In the mix.
In the mix.
In the mix.
Well, here we are at the Axe Hair Media Lounge, and I am sitting here with Dakota Johnson from the film Goats. Goats. I mean, I was listening to the director talk about the premise of the film. Please break it down for me because it's complex.
Yeah, there's a lot of components to this film, but I think that the most important sort of vibe is all of these different characters, and Ellis, Graham Phillips' character, who's a 14-year-old boy who's incredibly smart and just like very mature and very grown up, just like Graham is. It's about all of these characters sort of finding what's important and finding, like what's going on in their lives at the moment. And there's sometimes, there's movies that are coming of age movies, and they're about, a boy or a girl that meets someone and then they learn something and then it's done. But I think that this movie's sort of about like the in-between of that, and it's like what happens when you don't really know. It's not like he goes and figures out who he is because he's 14 and he's changing, but he kind of learns what he likes right then and what is going on.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's sort of like that Stand By Me time, that we all love that Rob Reiner film because it was sort of that very innocent age, or any of those films where you're experiencing just becoming almost like a person, and yeah. Right? So that's interesting. I haven't seen the film yet, so forgive me. You haven't seen the film yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
When does it premiere? Is it today or tomorrow?
Tonight, yeah.
Really? Are you excited?
I am. I'm really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I know Chris is an amazing director, and I know that everyone will be proud of it.
He's very passionate about the films.
He is, and that makes everyone else passionate, and I think and he's so calm and so excited at the same time about it that it's just a wonderful experience.
Oh, that's fantastic. Would you do TV? Would you do the crossover?
I think for right now I'm focusing on film. I would love for one day to be a part of a series, but for now I want to delve into projects and then move to another one.
Film projects, then you're going to go with the film projects. But I feel like you've been on a series on HBO for some reason in my head.
Nice, but
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So, how did you get into acting? Is this something that you've always wanted to do?
Yeah, both of my parents are actors, and I sort of grew up on sets, and I grew up around talented people, and I sort of didn't know at a young age that this is what I wanted to do, and I was sort of interested in visual arts, and then I'd sort of realized that the thing that makes me just like bubble and like come alive is telling stories and bringing people to life, and it makes me very happy.
So you like to be on camera and bringing those stories alive, because I can relate to being a storyteller as well, and I call myself that. I get so passionate about it and being that messenger, but you enjoy actually going into the character and bringing a specific character to life. What was the best experience of bringing your character in Goats to life?
The best experience of bringing Minnie to life was giving her this, like, she's sort of a controversial character, and I wanted to give her something wholesome and something that everyone can relate to, and she's very smart, and my favorite part was shedding this light on this type of character that isn't necessarily looked on in a good way, and giving her like sweetness and making her lovable.
Aw, you are sweet and lovable. I could see that about. Do you find that does it ever get to you, the competition in Hollywood, the starlet competition? I mean, there's so many women that are trying to be the it girl. Do you even think of any of that when you enter a project?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't really care so much about that. I care about the art of it, and I care about, the process, and everything that goes along with making these films. And I'm just happy. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited that it's in Sundance, and
Is this your first Sundance?
I've never been to Sundance. This is my first time.
Sundance Virgin, ladies and gentlemen, and your film's premiere tonight. You're on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You're just like excited. That's exciting to me. Aw, it's magical for you. So what has the experience been so far? Have you been here for many days, or did you just get here?
I've been here for a couple days. I came up with some friends, so we've been just hanging out and.
Adjusting to the altitude.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Colorado, so I'm good with altitude, but.
I'm good with altitude. I got the altitude thing down.
Yeah, I got that down.
Could you give us some tips, because we do not have the altitude thing down?
Yeah, no, well, lots of water, I guess.
Okay, no drinking.
Difficult here because I feel like everyone's wasted all the time. Not me, but you know.
No, she doesn't drink, okay? Alcohol and drugs are not good for kids, okay? No, but no, everybody does drink a lot here, because what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's fun. But actually, there's been a lot of musical performances and live performances. Did you get to see anybody?
I'm actually, I'm going to go see Deer Tick today. They're playing, I can't remember where, because it's all really confusing, but I've really loved Deer Tick a lot, and I'm really excited.